All right, Chris. We saw the Pats go down to the Ravens on Sunday Night Football. The Niners are the only undefeated team left in the league. So, where's their first L come this year?
It's narrowed down to these two games, and it's the Ravens and the Saints. The Shanahan famous run scheme, gonna be tough running against all those big dudes the Baltimore Ravens have. Plus, the Baltimore secondary is good too, which allows them to put more people in the box. And I feel like the Ravens are big enough up front to slow down the overpowering defensive line of the San Francisco 49ers. And of course, Lamar Jackson is Weapon X right now on the offensive side of the ball. So I am going to go with that game. Baltimore is one of the best home field advantages in all of football. I don't know if everybody really realizes how loud that stadium gets on a Sunday.
And I know, why I like that call too, because we just saw what the Ravens did to the Pats. But then on Thursday Night Football, we saw what Kyler Murray was able to do against that 49er defense. And so then you combine the two with Action Jackson, then, that game is dangerous for the Niners. So I have that at number 2. Now let's talk about that Saints. Let's talk about that Saints matchup.
I would say they're one of the better run-stopping defensive lines in the whole sport. Let alone you got the Sean Payton factor of him figuring out cute ways to attack the 49ers defense and do all that.
Saints fans are going to be on Bourbon Street getting liquored up for about 8 hours before they file into the Superdome. No matter what time they're playing, they're still going to be on Bourbon Street for about 8 hours, and that stadium's
they're
going to be
get
loud.
their 8 in no matter
it's
what.
It's going to be pumping, and I'm telling you, that's an intimidating environment for any team to play in.
It definitely is. It's one of the louder stadiums in football once again. So, wait, so you just so I get this clear, you're going Ravens 1, Saints 2 as far as the teams you think that knock them off
because
first?
that Saints game is actually number 3 for me. My number 1 team is always the game that you least expect. And mine is the November 24th game when the Green Bay Packers come out to San Francisco to play the Niners. And the reason why is that, man, those Minnesota Vikings are nipping at the Packers' heels. And so this is going to come down when that game comes around. The Packers going to probably be in a must-win situation. And, hey, when Aaron Rodgers is hot, it's tough to slow that dude down. And so I can imagine him coming out to California, hair on fire, spreading the ball around and getting a tough win in San Francisco because they have to.
Man, that Packers defense, it is scary right now. Okay, they're 23rd in football. They're letting up 255 yards a game passing, but what's more concerning against a team like the 49ers, they're almost letting up 130 yards a game running.
I knew you was going
Their
there.
interior D-line against that attack, negative Ghost Rider, there's going to be lots of big runs, so I can't call that one. I got to say you're wrong on that one. I like your Ravens and Saints one, but the Packers ain't going into San Francisco and beating them. Sorry.
But I guess one thing we can both agree on is that even though a lot of people would probably say that, hey, the Seattle Seahawks are going into San Francisco on Monday Night Football this week, that has to be the Niners' first loss. But the way I look at it is that they had a scare against Arizona. They saw what the Ravens did against the Patriots on Sunday Night Football. There's no way they let up on Monday Night Football this week. I think they handle biz at home.
I do. I'm with you there, too. Russell Wilson, always dangerous. I don't know if Russell Wilson can carry them enough to win this type of football game.
All right, well, it looks like all eyes are on November 24th against the Packers. We're going to see who's right.
Probably me.